name is Planner Perfect, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about September goals, fall routines. Let's get at it. It's beginning to be cold outside, and I love the beginning of a new season. So let's chat about this, and I'm going to show you my goals for September for a little bit of inspiration for when you set up yours. And I would love to know in the comments what yours are too, like your main goals that you have that you're going to focus on. Again, this is with Planner Perfect. It's a completely different method. It's a scripting method that actually helps you move the needle in your life and write a better story. Stay tuned. I found these delicious. I mean, Magnolia Line is killing it already. It always kills it, but these colors are just my colors. And so, speaking of just, fall and routines and some fun things, we went camping over Labor Day. I mean, I always go the extra mile. I mean, I baked breads, hamburger buns, brat buns, my cookies, cinnamon rolls, all of the 9 yards. So we were camping and it was really great. It was really great. All my adult children came. I mean, we camped since we had 3 kids, I think 3 or 4 kids. I have 8 kids if you don't know. And it took us, I think like the 3rd baby that we decided, or 4th, we decided to go camping, and we started tent camping. And then after a while I was nursing on the tent floor, and I told my husband, I said, camper or nothing. So we got a camper and we truly loved it. We would go to South Dakota. We would take it everywhere. We homeschool. So it was just such the perfect thing for enriching our children's lives. Being in nature, my husband being a Eagle Scout was just the perfect guy. He is in his element when he's in nature. So no doubt about it, our kids learned something new and amazing when they were with their dad camping and we were out there as a family. So it has been such a blessing. Now that my 8th baby is 11, I'm like, we went camping, and there was a ton of flies, and we were in a hard bed. Even though this camper is nice, we've upgraded. We actually sold our last camper, got a new one, thinking, okay, let's go camping a lot with our last 2 boys, and 16 and 12. And it's just not what we thought it would be. And then all of our bigger kids are coming, so they all have tents all over the campground, and it's a blast. Don't get me wrong. It's a blessing. I'm grateful. It was fun. But I was like, what if, my husband and I both looked at each other and were like, why sit in flies? No bathroom, hardly to use. And then why? When we can just do Airbnbs and get a big cabin on this lake and do Memorial Day and Labor Day, and all of our kids can actually use the bathroom, and there's no flies, and we're actually still in the river, and then there's camp. So we're going to sell our camper. We're going to Airbnb it. And we just thought, I think it's time. I think it's time that was a season that is past. And I myself love change. I love not keeping things in my life that doesn't serve me for the most part. A lot of times, sometimes that can be unconscious where you don't even know. But I knew, and I since my husband is such an outdoorsman, I didn't want to be the one to be like, you know what, I think this girl's done, even though, you know what I mean? And so, but he was the one who did it. And my whole point is camping, fun, fall, we did all of it. I brought my planner. I can't wait to even plan the next, I was completely set in my planner when I was there. my meals. I mean, to orchestrate, there was literally 12 of us. 12. Because fiancés came, boyfriends, girlfriends. They had huge tents where they all slept together in the tents on the land on our campground slot. And so it was a lot of fun, but this girl had to make sure that everyone was fed. And you know, I'm the type of girl that when we tent camped, I would bring my panini press. So the bar was already set pretty high. I mean, so the kids were like, what's for breakfast? Croissants, you know. So I love it though. That's just part of what I love and who I am. And so I just love to level up in everything that I do. So I just made sure I had my Adeline, and I was just prepared. I brought this, of course, and I was just cinnamon rolls on the breakfast. I knew what snacks were. I knew what lunch was. I knew what dinner was. And throughout the whole time we were there, scripting with this method is amazing. So with this new season that is here, I'm just screaming because you guys love it too. We love fall. I mean, I've already jumped the gun. I went to Target today and guys, they had a thing of pumpkins. I was like, let's go. I mean, I mean, you gotta soak up the season. I want to soak up the season. Even got some Halloween goodies already. Me and my boys, we really had a blast today going through and picking out some fun stuff. So when it comes to my routine, it's no different. I love to do things a little bit different. I allotted and I cut my goal pages. There's only 2 because of the layout of the way the layout of the book is, of the planner this month for September. But I cut my goal pages like kind of in half. I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to show you of just what I, you know, did. And then I even have an extra goal down here. This is my golden doodle I painted. He's Oliver, okay, my Goldie. And which he's actually white with brown, but I just thought it would kind of show up more if I did them all brown. I told my Molly, my golden retriever, that I would paint her next time because she was very jelly. She was very jelly. She gets jealous anyway. She's a jealous chick. And I'm like, I loved you all morning, sis. Can I pet Oliver or no? Okay. Like she'll literally come at him and bite his leg. I'm like, let's chill. So anyway, I wrote down my fall routine, which it is new. It's new. It's always, I usually even, sometimes I don't change it over the summer like this season. I won't, but sometimes I do. Like I'll mix up like, hey, I'm going to go the treadmill this route, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do, sometimes I'll change it like midsummer or whatever. But normally I will be seasonal with any kind of routine that I do because the nature of longer hours and such, I will keep more deep cleaning or bedding and things like that to like a Friday versus now I can start doing it on the weekend, like changing out bedding and washing it since we won't be on the lake, things like that. So you just kind of change out what you do. So I have that fall routine down, so I'm going to turn you around and show you that more in detail. I also have a clean routine. I have been killing it. If you guys didn't know, I kind of shared it in my fans group. By the way, are you in my fans group on Facebook? To be. It is the best place to be on Facebook so that you can get inspiration using the Planner Perfect method, the Planner Perfect planners, journals, wonderful women in there. If you're not, get in there. I also go live once a week to answer your questions. And also you guys are the first to see what is launching, what's new with Planner Perfect, new leather, new art, new whatever. You guys really get to see it first. I also gather information from you guys. Sometimes I'll take polls or you guys will ask me in the live about new sizing, new sizes, new ideas, new, journal inside pages to choose from, ideas. I love all your ideas. They're phenomenal and I cherish them. So this is the place to be, to kind of help me help you serve you so that we can level up and write a better story. So I don't know how I got off that topic, but in my live over in my fans group, I was talking about my cleaning lady and how I had let her go. And I used her to help me out just with running a business and still homeschooling a couple boys. And, you know, I just needed the help. And I just decided that, you know, she really wasn't doing that good of a job. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to really get the pulse on my own home and really get into a rhythm and a routine and do it myself. And man, am I so glad I did. You're going to have to watch the live for the full deets on exactly what that full experience was. Getting my gloves on, putting my hair in a bun, and cleaning my home from top to bottom. No kidding, took me 10 hours. Not even kidding, because it was deep clean, like deep, chisel needing to be chiseled. Don't even get me started on what I had to chisel, but I got some stuff clean. And so now it's like you're on a rhythm, a daily rhythm of what needs to be done every day to keep up that. And I've just been killing it. I just want to show you what is from Clean Mama is where I get the whole idea. What I love about her book, you might want to check it out, is that it's just so simple to follow. The book is full of fluff. I don't need the fluff. I just needed the regime. And I love it. She could have just posted, she probably does. She's got a website. But I mean, it's just like, that's all I need. I don't need to know. I just needed someone. And I could have done this myself, quite honestly. But man, it was so easy that I'm just so glad I didn't have to. I didn't have to think that through. It was already out and it worked. So I've been doing this and it's been a game changer. I don't have it completely memorized, so I have it written out again. Also, my eating and health. That's always kind of forever being tweaked because I'll listen to my body for a month and see what's going on. For instance, I always notice, because I've had full lab work done, I always notice, like, because I was diagnosed with like being gluten intolerant and was suggested by my functional medicine doctor to go grain free because of the protein mimicry that happens in grains with gluten. And he said, for your health, I would recommend that. And sometimes I'm just like, I'm just gonna eat some oats, white rice. It's gonna be fine. And sure enough, I don't notice something until day 30. And then all of a sudden I start getting symptoms. I get eczema, extreme bloating, almost IBS, peripheral neuropathy. It's like crazy. And I'm just like, you know what? You're done. And that's something that my son Brock, I don't know if he got it on TikTok or something, but he's like, his new phrase is like, you're done. You're done. And so I said to myself, Jenny, you're done. So I'm pulling grains for right now. And I've been a plant-based, very clean, sticking to starches and more like Siete brand, using nuts more for stuff like that. Then I'm gonna be going to Florida for my neck, trying to fix my curve. It's part of my health thing I'm doing for my vagus nerve. So we're gonna be leaving. I got that kind of down there. Also, my son, my fourth kid, my second son is getting married on September 14th. So that's going to be exciting. So I had to write down like even what my other two sons are going to be wearing, things like that, and things I need to go buy and get. So the goal pages are phenomenal with Planner Perfect. And I set it up this way because of the need of it for women to monthly have a space for holiday, being able to be detailed in how they want to execute their lives in this month, in each month. And it can change and vary, and you want to tweak and you want to expound upon it, and you want to get detailed, because the more detailed you are, the more focused you are, and the more focused you are, then the more the mind retains it. And you're just really, so now the mind doesn't know the difference between reality or not. And your mind will execute things for you if it believes it. That's why it's so hard to come up with a new goal or a new way of doing something that's out of your comfort zone if your mind if your hardware is showing and is wired to not believe it. So you know what I mean? It's like you could even say something and you can tell in your mind that you don't believe it. Okay, I'm gonna go run 5 miles every single day, and then your mind, you can already feel it. Like if there's resistance in there. Like, am I though? You know what I mean? And the thing is what you want to do is you want to impress the mind with an imaginary thought, because your mind then sees the vision. Your mind sees the vision for any of your goals that you're gonna do. What scripting provides is a imaginal seen. Because when you script, which is basically a long-handed way of writing out what you love and what you want to do, you're being long-handed. When you're being long-handed, you're being descriptive. And when you're being descriptive, it can't help but create this imagery. And when you do that, the mind is like, oh, I can see that happening. So like see yourself running in first person and feeling like so good afterwards. Like close your eyes even. You can see, like when you're writing it out, it does the same thing. You can also just close your eyes and be like, oh, okay, I see myself like in first person. I'm running. I have my dogs. Gosh, I feel, and then when I'm home afterwards, I can see myself literally holding their leashes and I'm putting them down. And I feel so good and accomplished. Like this is something that I do. And I hear and I see my husband come to me and say, Jenny, you did such a good job. I'm proud of you for following through on what you said you were going to do. How do you feel? Do you feel really good? And then I have this conversation in my mind. That's exactly what it takes for your subconscious mind to visually see that. And then it believes because it sees it. Now, sometimes it might take a couple impressions, maybe a week of impressions. You'll know because what you go to execute will be more effortless. Okay, so that's the whole idea of, because really you are meant to see before you believe. You really, really are. And you do that with your imagination. That's why God gave us an imagination, so you can dream big and envision something big and you can see it. Just like all the inventors did. So with our goals, it's no different. You can see that with your children. When praying for them on being well, you don't ask God that they're well. You envision them happy, joyful, playing well in the state that God created them. It's kind of like that. So when you're doing your goals, you're doing your routines, you're getting so focused and you're getting descriptive, and you just can't help but to believe it to be true because it's been so well thought out. You know what you want to execute. Your mind can see it, and now things just flow. That's why the Planner Perfect method is the most top planner that will actually help you execute what you want to do. That's why to-do lists are hit or miss. That's why to-do lists, I mean, do you ever write a dream that's really huge as a to-do? I mean, when you do a to-do, I mean, even the daily deal of what we do, that's why I want you to be elaborate. I want you to script your day because you want your days to flow. It's your days that matter because they would lead up to your goal. Your days, every day is a blessing. And it should be something that you're scripting and writing out, like how you want to wake up, how you want to have your coffee, when do you want to go exercise, when are you going to be doing cold showers, are you going to be, what are you eating, how are you caring for yourself, how are you caring for your children, how do you love your husband, how do you fold your laundry, when do you want to do it? And this gives you such joy in serving because you can envision calm, peace, order, love, all of that kind of stuff. And that's how the Planner Perfect aids you in leveling up your life. And when you can level up your life and your daily life, God levels you up some more because you can handle it. And that's where I come in. I'm like, girls, we need to fulfill our mandate as managers of the home, taking our role as CEO very seriously, really doing everything that we do and say we're going to do at 100%. And so when we say we're going to do something, we not only just do it, but we do it at 100%. We don't gripe or complain. We know how to pray. We know how to set goals for ourselves personally, professionally, for our home, for our meals. We take it very seriously, as we should. We should take our life seriously. And so this is just about our goals. I don't want to keep it too long, but let me go ahead and turn you around and give you a little bit of what I did. And then I would love to hear down below what maybe one of your goals that you're going to be doing for September. And I would love it too if what really helps is sometimes if you've heard something that I said today in this video, if something really resonated with you, write it down in the comment section, because a lot of women look through comments and then they can just see what was said or a quote or something that maybe you even want to add to that really just helps benefit others. And it's a quick, like, motivational, like, quote that they can take hold of right away. And then be sure to subscribe if this really gives you value. And I love providing value just as a businesswoman, as a homeschooling mom of 8 children, who designed planners to help write a better story and has used this method of planning and style of planning my whole married life. And I've been married since I've been 23 to my wonderful husband. And it's just something that I want to provide you women with, not just a planner, not just a journal, but beauty, inspiration, and an actual method that can inspire your life, give you purpose and meaning, help you unfold your talents and your gifts, and really live your best life and write that better story. So be sure to like and subscribe. And if you would share, that would be awesome too, because I would love to really grow my channel. It is one of my goals. And so without further ado, I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to show you my September goals right here. Okay, so here we are, and I just love how colorful this looks. This is the September planner that I painted. It came in the subscription box. This will actually be released here real soon in the store separately. And got some of my September little slots of things I got going on. And then here are my goals. I really love the washi this month. So cute. I got my little doodle here. And I've got my fall routine. So my new fall routine is that I'm up at 5, maybe 6. And then I don't get up any later. It's really something that's automatic for me. It's what I've been doing for a while. Coffee, and I read for 30 minutes, some scripture, some of my favorite books I'm reading, and then gratitude for 30 minutes. And then I plan and look over my planner for another 15 to 30. And then I go walk with my dogs. And then I shower, and then I start my cleaning routine, my daily tasks, and then I go into my cleaning routine, which depending on the day is what it is. So I've got daily tasks too, which those to me, I already do already. So I always make beds, start laundry, fold if there is anything to do. And then of course at the dishes downstairs, I might take out dishes and then get them ready for after breakfast dishes. But that's basically what I do. And then I'll go into my clean routine. So then what I'll do is I'll clean up, I'll prepare breakfast for my sons, and then I will clean up, and then I will start homeschooling, and we'll do kind of something out of their books. And then that's when then I will kind of work on me for a little bit. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll be planning other things to do with my boys in the afternoon. So, and then I like how I broke it up, because sometimes you just, you don't need too much, a whole page. You can really get it very thoroughly done here, especially if you write a little bit smaller. So that was a way to take advantage of only the 2-page. Then I've got the clean routine. Monday, our bathrooms. Tuesday, dusting. Wednesday, vacuuming. Thursday, floor washing. Friday, catch all day. So if you missed a day, you can do it here. And then you've got Saturday, bedding, and Sunday. This is mine. I forget what she had on this day, but I clean my fridge and menu plan. That's just never has changed. I've always done it and I never change it. It's absolutely perfect for me. And I clean my fridge once a week. I keep on top of it once a week. And it just is a really great way to restock your fridge. And you know what you got, you know what you don't need and what you need. And then you write your menu plan and I go on Mondays. Okay, then eating and health. I do an 18-hour fast each day, but basically I don't even get it too crazy. I do 2 meals, so lunch and dinner, no snacks. It's kind of what I'm doing as a part of my longevity diet. It's also a way for me to hit some weight loss goals that I have as well. I'm plant-based. I do fish pills and B12. I do a multivitamin. I walk every day for 30 minutes, sometimes 2 times. I'll do it in the evening as well. And I do a cold shower daily for up to a minute. Then I have my Florida trip. These are the dates here. I have my departure time, when I get back home, my outfit that I'm going to be on the plane with, duh. And then I've got outfits. I need 7 of them. I plan on doing my YouTubes even when in Florida, and maybe even a live, so just be staying tuned for that. And then all of everything I would need for that trip. And then here's my son's wedding, and it's September 14th. And I'm actually baking some of the cupcakes here because Olivia, my Gabe's fiance, is she's actually gluten intolerant as well. But when I showed her that ancient grain from Sunrise Mill, the heritage flour, she's never had a problem. So same with my son. He handles this very, very well. So she wants me to make a dozen of those. So I'm doing that. And I'm also going to order the rest for everyone else from Whole Foods. And I'm going to order the cake from there. Then I'm going to be, boy, I haven't really nailed down what I'm going to wear, but I have like 6 different dresses that I'm choosing from. I'm leaving that open, and we'll see what I'm going to do. My boys, though, I got to make sure that they have what they need, and we're going to be grabbing that the second week of September, like on Monday or Tuesday. And then shoes, I'm thinking maybe they need some tennis shoes because they're Croc boys, and I just don't know if SpongeBob Crocs are going to be appropriate for the wedding. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm in love with my September goals. Here it is. It's just fun to look at, isn't it? It's like, these are my goals. This is where I'm headed. And I love it. I love setting goals. I love new seasons. I love life. And this is such a great way to enrich it, be fulfilled, be planned, be orderly, all of that. And guys, let me know one of your big goals that you wrote down for September and things you're going to be doing. Maybe a new routine. Maybe you going on a trip. Maybe there's a birthday in September for you. Maybe you're going to start your new blog. Maybe you're going to start writing your book. Maybe you're going to be starting to be a runner. I mean, whatever it is, make sure that you script, and make sure you do a little bit of imagining, especially right before bed, because see yourself doing it in the end, like you are the runner, you are the book writer, you are, because you really only receive who you are. So, and that's just how the laws work. That's how God created it. Thank you guys for being here with me. I hope that you thoroughly just love talking about September goals with Planner Perfect. And until our next video together, bye girls.